Hi. Is my hair good? Alright, what's that? I guess we're live. Okay, cool. So, a breathing technique that helps you strengthen your immune system. Now, first of all, this is not a Wim Hof method breathing, although credits go fully to Wim. But I didn't put any Wim Hof method in the title because it's officially not. And, respecting the rules. This is not a Wim Hof method breathing, but fully inspired and learned because I've been trained by Wim. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do it's a short breathing technique, takes like 2.5 minutes. So I hope to inspire you to do a lot of this breathing technique. So when you're waiting for somebody or in a public space, this is perfect for in public spaces. Now, what is important if you breathe in public spaces, you want to keep your volume down because people think you're crazy. Okay, and it's just too much of a hassle. So keep your volume down. I will breathe a little bit louder. I could do it softer, but I do that because so you can follow me if you like. Let's first do the breathing. We do like 4 rounds, should take about 10 minutes. And then after that, I will explain what is happening inside our body so you fully understand what's going on. And then I will talk about cold training a little bit because that is also an amazing way to make more white blood cells, and that's a direct resistance against any form of bacteria or viruses. And then after that, I will put on my glasses because I see a comment coming in. Can't read that from here, sorry. After that, I will answer your questions if you have any. All right? And by the way, this is my first live ever, so thank you for watching. Yeah, happy. All right, here we go. So make sure you're safe in that way that you will probably not pass out through because of this breathing technique, but you may become a bit dizzy, so make sure you lean backwards. If you're sitting down on the ground, your hands in front of you. Don't do this standing, never in the car, never in water. Okay. Ready. Here we go. We start with, please close your eyes, with discovering the depth of our breath by breathing slowly in and out 3 times, as slow as you can. We're gonna breathe nose in, mouth out only. Cleaner, right? One more. Now 10 times deeper, a little bit faster. If you become dizzy, make sure you lean backwards against the wall, the chair. Three more. Fully in, fully out first. And then breathe in to hold. And here squeeze a little bit. So squeeze your butt muscle, maybe your hands, and squeeze the blood to your head. Then let go of your breath and hold at the end of your breath as long as you can. Then when you want to breathe in again, full breath in, hold for 10 counts and squeeze again. And let go. Okay, next round, 10 times. Fully in, fully out. In, hold, squeeze. Then let go and hold as long as you can at the end of your breath. Then, now my time has come to breathe in. Fully in, hold, squeeze. For 10 seconds. Let's do another round. 10 times. Deeper and a bit faster. Fully in, fully out. In to hold and squeeze. Oké, doei. Ja hoor, bedankt. Doei. Live. Then let go, hold at the end of your breath as long as you can. My time has come. Fully in, hold, squeeze, 10 counts. Now last round. 10 times, deeper, bit faster. Fully in, fully out first. In to hold and squeeze. Breathe out, hold at the end of your breath as long as you can. Which is longer than you think, by the way. Breathe in, hold, squeeze. Shoulders low. Now, like in the beginning, we're going to breathe 3 times slow and deep. Nose in, mouth out. Last time, see if you can feel a difference with 10 minutes ago. All right. So let me get to the explanation of what is happening. Okay, first we start with 3 seconds, breathing slowly in, slowly out. This is to see how you're feeling. And by really slow breathing, you already calm down. And in these days, with the virus and everything, people are panicking. Panic has never brought anything good for humanity, ever. So, most important is to stay calm. By breathing slowly, you do that. So this is why we start with breathing slowly. And also that after 10 minutes, you can see the difference. Am I even breathing slower, and how do I feel? Yeah, so that's why we start with 3 times breathing slowly in and out. Now then we do the 10 times faster breathing and deeper. In this 10 times breathing, we activate very lightly, we activate the sympathetic nerve system, or the fight or flight. So more adrenaline is produced, for example. Now you may think like, wait a minute, adrenaline is not good for me. Well, it's all about continuous and temporarily. Continuous high adrenaline is extremely bad for you, because you will have both higher adrenaline, high cortisol, and it's on your way to a burnout. But if you have a peak in adrenaline, then, so after the 10 times breathing, your adrenaline peaks, and then we hold the breath. First we hold the breath and we squeeze. And that moment the adrenaline doesn't go down yet, but is maybe even a bit higher. And then after that, breathing in and squeezing, we breathe out and we hold our breath, and we go into a kumbhaka in yoga, into a breath hold without air in your lungs. This is a moment where not the sympathetic fight or flight, but the opposite, the parasympathetic, or the rest and digest, the meditative state, is activated. If you would measure your heartbeat, you would see that it would go down within 10 seconds really, really a lot. You know, like say, I don't know. I don't want to assume. Test it for yourself. Now we hold our breath out. Let's go to the squeezing part first. Why do we squeeze to our head? I have this from a functional neurologist called Brett. Hi Brett, if you're seeing this, thank you. I'm using your teachings everywhere. Which is that any illness, whether mental or physical, is because of somewhere in our head is a poor metabolic rate. Yeah, so if you would have a paralyzed leg, for example, or any illness, and you know, like I'm just for the record, I'm just stating how I understand this. I don't claim this to be like the truth and nothing but the truth. And if I make a mistake or you feel it's different, please leave a comment. But if we can increase the metabolism in our brain cells, we would be better off, simply said. Now, what does a brain cell need apart from healthy nutrition as a building block? Yeah, create stronger brain cells. It needs a stimulant and it needs fuel. Now, stimulants can be anything from a massage to good music to an ice bath to a good night's sleep, whatever, right? The fuel is glucose and oxygen. Here we go. Glucose, we have enough in our lifestyle. We don't have to worry that we don't have enough glucose. But oxygen, maybe not. So by squeezing to our head while we, after breathing in, we have this relatively oxygen-rich blood squeezed to our head. So more blood with more oxygen to the head, maybe, emphasis on maybe, not is, but maybe, very beneficial for the metabolic rate in our brain. So this is why we squeeze. Now, after that, like 10, 20, 30 counts of squeezing, you breathe out and you hold your breath as long as possible. Kumbhaka, as I just said. There we go fully into the parasympathetic, into the opposite. Not the stress part, but the calm part. You want to hold your breath there as long as you can. And in that phase, that last phase of the breath hold, there will be a shortage of oxygen in your bloodstream. And this is where our body is in a temporary temporal alarm state where it thinks like, I don't have enough oxygen, so a hormone or a molecule is made called EPO, and EPO is responsible for making more red blood cells. Now, if you have relatively more or optimum number of red blood cells, you have more oxygen delivered to your cells, and a more optimal functioning body or system in general. All right, so you hold your breath there for as long as you can, and then you breathe in, and again, it's just 10 counts, recovery breath, 10 counts, squeeze it to the brain, same story. More oxygen to the brain is healthier for not only your brain, but also your body. Now, maybe you notice that after this short breathing, like 10 minutes breathing, that your breath was calmer and maybe your state of mind also. This may be the most important thing, apart from the physiological effects that we make more red blood cells and we release a bit of dopamine and things like that. A calm mind is, especially in these days, it's very, very, very important. I see your comment coming in, and I will answer it in a bit. Like, I'm ready in 1 minute. So, staying calm, like I call it like Bruce Willis in Die Hard. The world is burning, but Bruce not, because Bruce knows what to do, because Bruce knows how to slow down his breathing. What I learned from doing cold training is that slowing down your breathing is the magic. And if you want to stay calm, you want to learn to slow down your breathing. This technique may help you there. Now a little bit about cold training, because it's not in the title, but what is maybe even more beneficial, I don't want to say more, it's different. We have breathing, we have cold training. Through cold training, ending your shower cold, taking an ice bath, you make more white blood cells. White blood cells are directly resistance, or you could say they fight viruses and bacteria. So if you have more white blood cells, you have a better resistance against catching a cold and also coronavirus. Yeah, so please pick up your cold training. Find your tribe. Maybe I can help you. Leave a comment. I don't know where you live, but in the places where I teach, which is Miami, New York, Brazil, Mexico, Scandinavia, London, Amsterdam, wherever, leave me a note. Maybe I can help you find other people that want to do cold training. I would do 2 ice baths a week if you're afraid for catching the virus. If you're totally cool, 1 time a week is good too. Okay, let me know in the comments if you have a question. I'm going over the comments now. It's my first time that I do this, so I'm not sure how it works exactly, but it should be good. Here, press this button, boom. No. I don't know how to see the comments. Let me do this. Okay, well, if you left a comment, then I will answer it later, because sorry, I don't know how to, maybe this? No, that's not gonna work. All right, so thank you for your comments. I saw a few coming in. I will answer them online. Thank you for listening, for watching. Yeah, let me know what you find of this and how this works. So yes, do, like, kill your dead moments in a day with a simple breathing technique like this. For the mornings, I would stick to 4 times Wim Hof breathing, or maybe this first, just, like, play around. But the idea is consistency over intensity. It's okay to do light breathing techniques. We don't have to push it. But the more often you do it, the more consistent you are, the more beneficial this is for your body. All right? Thank you very much for watching. I hope this helped, and I talk to you soon. Bye. think here. Stop streaming.